Yo, what is the deal, family? I have missed you in this way. I know last week I had the regular clothing on, but I had to switch it up. New place, forgot to tell you in the last video, got a new place that you guys can see, let go and let God, be strong and courageous. But for those who don't know me, my name is Ellis, also known as Ellis Exchange, and I am a serial entrepreneur, and I can help you in every financial way possible. Watch me. Now, back to the background. Over here we got the humbleness, gratefulness, truthfulness. You wouldn't be where you are without God. I'm a very godly man, as you guys can probably tell. That over there is going to be my house in the Houston River Oaks area. If you know, 22 million, about 12,000 square feet. Definitely my type of place. But no, let's get into the video, because right here is where all of the secrets are held about Ellis Exchange. Now, the reason I just showed you the screen is because I want to show you that. Yeah, that. Cool, right? Anyways, let's get into the video, right? Because today we're gonna talk about why you have to invest. I'm gonna show you screenshot from investing. This right here is one of the trading weeks that I just recently had, right? And there's been times where I would have a excellent trading week. And guess what I wouldn't have to do? I wouldn't have to trade for an entire month, entire 3 months, entire 2 months, entire sometimes 6. Because let's say if my trading goal was $1,000 a month. In this example here, I made X amount of dollars. So I wouldn't have to work for X amount of months. Does that make sense? I wouldn't have to trade, not work, sorry. I wouldn't have to trade for X amount of months. Because if I just needed it, okay, car note, rent, insurance, everything, let's say it's $2,500. And I make $3,000 from my job. Or let's say I make $2,500 from my job. So the exact amount of money I make working is the exact amount of money I need to survive every single month. Okay, if I make an extra $1,000 from trading, that's an extra $1,000 a month that I could use into investing, saving, whatever. I make money from my other passive income business. That's another extra $3,000 to go into this, and that. That's why having an investment goal, a goal in general, is so important, because you need to know where you need to stop, where you need to be done, and call it, okay, I made enough. No, I didn't make enough money. I'm not a millionaire, or billionaire, or trillionaire yet. However, I do understand that there needs to be a limit, not because, I'm just so rich. No, because you can also lose. You can lose that profit. You can lose whatever it is that you're trying to make. And since I've already made it, why would I need to keep trying to go high? That's what a lot of people don't understand about this investing business. It's very important. Once you reach your goals, you reached it. That's it. Move on to the next thing. Cool. So, what I'm going to be talking about today is why you need to invest deeper than just that. That right there, what I just explained to you, is surface level. We're going deeper than surface level today. The reason you need to invest is because more than half of America is living paycheck to paycheck. 71%. 2023, 71% of Americans was living paycheck to paycheck. It was 69 to 71 in that area, right? These people, listen to this, more than 51% of people making over $100,000 is living paycheck to paycheck. That's worse. More than 40% of people making $250,000 are living paycheck to paycheck. So it's not about how much money you make. Tired of hearing that. Oh, I make $100,000. I'm cool. If you make $100,000 and you spend $100,000, how much money do you have at the end of the year? You have nothing. You made a lot, but you spent a lot. So it doesn't add up. It doesn't help you at the end of the day. Let's just say in this example, I make $100,000, right? I make $100,000, and Riley, he makes $50,000. I spend $100,000 a year. Riley only spends $25,000 a year. So at the end of the year, he got an extra $25,000. At the end of the year, I have an extra $0. So who has more money? Me or Riley? At the end of the year, obviously Riley. He makes half of what I make. This is why budgeting, financial goals, financial literacy is so important, because you can literally overspend and undermake. To be in the 1% in my age group, you need to make over $75,000 a year. Right? 71 to be exact, but I just round up 75, 80, like multiples of 5, whatever. $75,000 a year. We just talked about the people that's making $100,000 living paycheck to paycheck, making $100,000. So why would I be okay with just $71,000? Does that make sense? Like, a lot of people will be like, oh, well, these are where my peers are, so as long as I do at least this, I'm cool. No, you need to do more than that so you can be more than cool. At the end of the day, me personally, you're not cool until you got at least 10 million. Like cool is, I don't have to ever work again. I get to chill. I get to smoke, drink, do what I want, go where I want, and live lavishly for the rest of my life. That's 10 million. And that's still not enough. Let's be realistic. Because if your house costs $1 million, house I just showed y'all cost 22 million. So that right there is an example too. 10 million not enough, but that's just for me personally. House you got cost $1 million. Cars and stuff, let's say that adds up to 250,000 if you want to just live regularly. You think 8.75 million is gonna leave you good for the rest of your life? I feel like it can, but Jesus, I want to live lavish. I want to live in abundance, and 8.75 million can do it for some people, but it just can't do it for me. And a lot of people don't make 10 million. That's the point. Like, the reason I say it to 10 million is because that's what will be cool for a lot of people, but they won't put themselves in the position to get to that 10 million. How are you planning? Like, I'm not planning on working 25 years. It's not what I'm planning to do. I want to be done by 30, 35. Like, I want to be done. Like, I don't have to work if I don't need to. I will be working to make additional streams of income to leave a legacy for my kids and so on and so forth. However, I wanted to say, man, I'm done with this today. I'm cool. Like LeBron could say he's done with the NBA today. He's cool, but he still plays. Guess what? He's still making that bread. You think he would hoop right now in the league for $0? I doubt it. I strongly doubt it. Even with his kid coming. The whole reason he did it is because he came from nothing. He didn't have the money. He didn't have the situation. Does it make sense? This is about longevity. And I love to use LeBron as an example because he's been doing this for 20 plus years. He's been playing at the highest level against the highest level of competition for 20 plus years. Not because he has to, because he chooses to at this point. He chooses to still stay in the league, take the beatings, get injured, have people talk about his legacy, all of this stuff. And he could just be in the shadows sipping mojitos all year. He's a billionaire. You could do that type of stuff. You want to be in the position to do that type of stuff. That's what this is. That's what this whole YouTube is about. That's what this is what I'm all about. Putting everyone who looks like me, who doesn't look like me, in a better position so that they can live the lives they want to live. I want you to take charge of your life. In order for you to do that, you have to understand you need to be investing. You need to be investing. There's no way around it. And I have free investing advice below on my Instagram. I'm gonna go through a whole seminar on things you can invest into today with $0, credit cards you should get, things of that nature to help you expand your capital. And once your capital is expanded, your investments can expand. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because there's a lot of ways to invest. I do Airbnb, I do Turo, I do ATMs, I do Bitcoin ATMs, I have food trucks, I have a restaurant I'm planning on opening, casino planning on opening, real estate. There's a plethora of investments I can literally educate you on step by step. But in order for you to get there, you need to be right here in the same type of mindset. Here's a book I have for you guys to read to help you understand investing. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's book one. Here's a part two. If you want part two, comment below and say part two, and I'll drop part two to this video whenever you guys are ready. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week.